Hi, my name is Nelson, and I'm a little bitch. I suck at everything I do, especially predictions. Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Phenomenal Wrestling Podcast. You are joined by Synyster and Nell, the loser of everything in the world, because he sucks at everything he does. And we are going to be doing our Monday Night Raw review today. How you doing today, Nell? You're just not going to talk? You're going to sit there?
This is your show.
With a thumb up your ass?
This is your show. Lead on.
This isn't prison rules anymore. You don't have to worry about thumbs up your ass, okay?
This is your show.
You can talk too, you know.
Yeah, I can. I'm talking right now.
Barely.
Hi.
You're fucking mute.
I'm not a mute.
Okay, Helen Keller. Only thing is, you're not blind. Deaf? Yes. Dumb? Definitely.
Wow.
What do you expect? You asked for this.
I didn't ask for anything.
Yes, the moment you lied.
I didn't lie about anything.
Oh, you didn't lie about anything.
I speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but.
The only thing that
The
you
truth.
speak is fallacy. That's all you'll ever speak. So we're gonna get right to the nit and gritty. By nit and gritty, the entire show was mediocre.
Who's to say?
Are you done?
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're worse than the Boston Hug Connection.
Wow. I'm worse than the Boston Hug Connection.
Yes.
I'm worse than the Boston Hug Connection.
Worse.
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 So start Raw.
Hold on, I'm bringing up my notes. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum.
As he's bringing up his notes.
Really?
This is the instrumental version of Raw. So just take your time. Our fans will listen to a great song.
Copyright infringement written all over this one.
No, this is instrumental. Can't get copyright. Are you good?
I'm good. Boy, you sure are stupid.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Eric, start.
Well,
This is already...
what is Monday Night Raw? What is Raw? Raw. Going in Raw?
Oh yeah, you remind me. Support Phenomenal Podcast. Go on. Give us a subscribe. Go on.
Don't forget to DDT that like button. Great. Now we're gonna have everyone after us.
No, that's cool. We're not shit talking them.
No. Support Wrestle Talk. What culture?
What is that?
What are they?
What is that? What are those?
Well, the show kicks off.
Is that a seafood dish?
You're a seafood dish. Nobody wants you.
Ah.
You're like escargot. You want to be a fancy dish, but no one's going to purchase you because you're too expensive.
Oh my god.
When in all reality, you should be a cheap whore. Where I live, go down the street. Right there is your home. But no, you wanted to be an escort. You couldn't be a classy prostitute. You had to be an escort.
Raw, sir.
Show kicks off with...
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Show kicks off with the Monster Among Men, along with Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Braun goes on to say that he had to go and get two people of his own, and he doesn't care what the crowd thinks because he knows that he would never be able to beat Roman without backup because Seth and Dean would just get involved. So he went full-blown heel at this point because he literally said he doesn't care about the WWE Universe. What are you doing, WWE?
You think that they would learn from their mistake on SmackDown, but no.
You mean Shane O'MacDown?
I mean Becca Lynch down.
Becky is just tearing down the house.
Yeah, well, now she's not insulting the WWE Universe. And that's something that they shouldn't be doing to Braun either. Braun is super fucking over, and then you ruined it.
Well, their plans with Becky now is for her to be a tweener.
Ah! Of course.
So.
And we go back to Braun's old ways.
Yes.
Of him screaming.
Pretty much. But I did enjoy how they came out. At the same time, they all put their arms up.
Doesn't Dolph Ziggler look a little bit like
out of place?
Shouldn't be involved in this.
Out of place, slightly. You know.
He's like, yeah.
You know who belongs in his spot? Drake Maverick. We'll get to that later on in the show.
I was actually interested in what you were gonna say. That was my first mistake.
You think I was gonna give you something good?
Yeah.
I'm like Vince.
I was like,
that.
Yeah, go for it. Drake Maverick. Oh.
Well, after they say that, Shield's music hits, and you're looking for the Shield, and where do they come down from? The crowds, just like the old times. At that point, Corbin was like, no, I'm getting a jump on this right away. Out comes the locker room to separate. Then he has... They just kept getting loose and attacking one another. And then he has the Shield arrested. I wonder what's happening here. So the Shield get arrested. They get carted off in the truck.
You already know what's going to happen.
Oh, of course.
It's like you've done this so many times.
It's like, do something new. Have them get taken off in a helicopter and show back up in the helicopter. That would be dope.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that would be dope.
Right?
That would be dope. If they're outside, like, they could be, like, coming down from, like, the ropes and shit. But then again, we might get an Owen Hart thing. And then it'd probably be Seth Rollins.
Too soon.
No, it's not too soon at all.
That's still too soon.
No, it's not.
And
I believe that some of the things that they... Like, if Owen Hart didn't die, they'd still be doing crazy shit like that. But they learned their lesson. Which is probably for the better.
They didn't take enough precautions back then. That was their problem.
Apparently.
The fucking... And... Well, it wasn't so much precautions. The harness itself malfunctioned. And... It's like... Pay good money for a better harness.
The guy is a billionaire, as they say.
Yeah.
$5 harness.
I got that at Five Below.
Because I have my local saver, said slightly used.
Only Vince.
It was a Craigslist ad.
Oh my god. See, my theory behind this whole Braun, Drew, Dolph thing, what if they are either, one, going to be the next Evolution, or the next NWO?
I say no to both.
What do you think?
Vince just wants all the titles on the Shield. Have is the tag team titles.
I don't think they're getting those tag titles.
I fully expect them getting those tag titles. They'll have the tag, Intercontinental, and Universal.
If Seth,
and then they're gonna recruit some woman.
If Seth is legitimately hurt, but you know what?
But you saw the pictures. He didn't look like he needed stitches. There were no stitches involved.
But
it was cuts everywhere.
Yeah, no, but the main one was right here, and you have a main vein right there. So you cut that artery.
Yeah, but I don't think he did.
Did you see how much he was bleeding?
Yes, but have you ever noticed if you're bleeding and you put water over it, it looks far worse.
Far worse.
Yes, far worse. Far worse than what it is.
Yes, but Goldberg had the same cut in WC.
He punched a window.
Yes,
that's just shredding your arm.
His arm went through the window.
His side of his arm went through the window.
They pushed him into the window, and his arm went through the window.
The side part. You know how on cars,
his arm went through the window.
No, it didn't. He went like he hit this. Half of his face hit the actual van.
Okay, so we went like that, right?
Yeah, it's
glass shard right here is possible.
He's fine.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be on Monday Night Raw with a bandage.
And then they're like, okay, Seth is out for 9 months again.
No.
Let's face it, we'll never get the Shield reunion.
We have it, just nobody wants it right now because they want...
No, but see, we have it, but we'll never have it. Because someone will always get hurt.
I guess.
Because what happened? Roman got the, measles or what? Might as well been the measles, the little bitch.
Yeah, it actually almost killed him, which is crazy.
And then, right after he was better,
and then
Dean
tore his arm up.
Tore his bicep, or tricep, or labrum, or whatever it was.
Some part of his arm was ripped.
And then, now we get them back together again.
Seth's turn.
Seth could potentially be hurt.
Seth was the odd one out. And now it's his turn to get hurt. Either you almost die from a sickness, or you get put away for 9 months.
Seriously. The fuck? Well, next match was actually... Well, the first match was the Bella Twins and the Riot Squad. God, this match was god-awful except for Nikki Bella.
I saw Sarah Logan's booty, so it was good. It was a good.
So now you're back on Sarah Logan.
No, I've never was on Sarah Logan.
Do I have to go back and bring up the voice recordings that you sent me about Sarah?
You know, a lot of times we do this podcast, I'm like, I don't know what happened. I go pitch black.
Yeah.
I don't go pitch black. I start thinking about barbecue ribs.
When you're doing the podcast? Ironically, that wasn't during the podcast.
I don't know what you're talking about, but go on.
Yeah, exactly.
Sarah Logan's cute. And she's the cutest one of the three, in my opinion. I just don't find Liv Morgan attractive as everyone else is like, oh my god,
Liv Morgan is very beautiful.
I didn't say she was.
And what makes her my favorite out of the group is because she has
a blue tongue.
This Harley Quinn-esque to her.
You know what's funny about that blue tongue? Is because she leaves guys with blue balls.
Like who?
You! And everyone else out there who fantasizes about Liv Morgan.
She's not purposely leaving us with blue balls. That's because we're fucking horny bastards and need cold showers.
Like she's even like looking at you, sticks her tongue out and it's blue, knowing like, haha.
She sticks her tongue out and it's like, I want to dip my balls in it.
Oh my god.
Well, anywho,
you realize. On a side note,
if they ever listen to this,
if me, you, or Zell, for some reason, ever wanted to like try this wrestling thing, we would never go to WWE.
Oh fuck no! Why
they would take one listen to this and be like, oh, they wanted Vince McMahon dead. They wanted a female to lick their balls. One guy is Southern when he's really not.
Hold on. Let's get this straight. Vince would listen to this and be like, oh, they want me dead. Oh, but that Synyster wants Liv to lick his balls. He's good. He's gold.
Oh my
I want
god!
him.
Yeah. Okay.
He knows what it means to be a superstar.
You know what's pretty fucked up is that if Vince would forever, like ever down the line, listen to this, he'd be like, "Wow, this is some good shit for Raw." Liv licks Rose balls. Sarah Logan gets pissed.
Truth, very true. To be honest. Well, the Brie and the Nikki Bella won. Nikki Bella hasn't lost a beat in that ring. She's still super. She hasn't lost it. Brie, on the other hand, has definitely lost it. She nearly killed herself twice in that match.
The second time I saw that, I'm like, oh god.
See, the first one was like that. It could have been either she was too soon.
Yeah, I saw the first one. I'm like, okay, so that's just a mistake. Whatever. She's been out for a while.
Well. It could have been a mistake on her or a mistake on Sarah Logan being too late to turn around.
Right.
Because what it was supposed to be is a suicide dive, elbows before she could dive and gets caught on the rope. But she got caught on the rope, but didn't get hit. But Corey was like, oh, Sarah Logan gets to her before she can do it. So one of them screwed up.
I think this might have been on Sarah Logan. Because Brie went into the ropes. I don't think she was supposed to dive. I think she was just like trying to like tell Sarah off and waited too long and
no, she was going for a suicide.
Well, she was walking for the suicide.
No, she was running.
I don't remember that. She looked like she ran, stopped, and then was like gonna do like the Johnny Gargano spear thing.
No, she was running.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Running, walking.
That's why the second suicide dive, where she really almost killed herself, she went full sprint so she could get more oomph out of it, and then she tripped herself up on the ropes and nearly face planted.
Yeah.
Well, she kind of did face plant.
She pulled a Big E.
Yo, listen, Big E's gotten it down though.
Yeah, you got it down until one of these days something bad's gonna happen. He's gonna be out.
Well, it almost did happen.
You're gonna get a ruptured disc.
He's gonna have more than a ruptured disc. He's gonna have an Owen Hart.
Don't do that. Big E's too funny. Don't do that.
I love Big E. Well, next we have another tag team match playa with the Ascension versus
Don't do that.
Chad Gable and his new partner Bobby Roode.
Can we please? I'm making it known right now. Can we please push Chad Gable to where he needs to be?
Can we talk about how Bobby Roode was weak as fuck in this match and Chad Gable was the strong one?
I like this because what was it? The Glorious 10? Remember that tag team in NXT and then Bobby Roode turned on him? Bobby Roode needs to turn on Chad Gable. If these two guys can put they'd be great in the ring together.
See, that's the thing. I thought the way the match ended was perfect. It's like, okay, Glorious DDT now, perfect. Nothing. A hug.
See, that's the
Cuts
thing,
the
though.
commercial break.
That's the thing, though. You keep doing this every week. Have Chad Gable keep getting the pin every week. Have Bobby Roode always tag in Chad, needing Chad, and then at the end of this, I'll be like, no, I don't need you. DDT. Heel. That's what he needs to be. Bobby Roode needs to be heel, and Chad Gable needs to get a little bit of a push here because he's been in this business for far too long. They need to understand that he's not just a tag team guy. He could be a great singles competitor.
Do you know where he would get a push?
Just like DB.
Do you know where he would get a push?
SmackDown.
SmackDown or NXT?
I don't want him to go back to NXT because he's just too good for NXT right now.
Is he?
Yes.
Is he?
He's super technical. I've never seen a technical wrestler like Chad Gable right now. Honestly. That's in WWE. That's currently in WWE. All in, they have some great technical wrestlers.
Multiple people on 205
Chad
Live.
Gable. Okay. I get it. But Chad Gable, honestly, to me, I don't know why I'm on this Chad Gable.
Don't get me wrong. I love Chad Gable. But what they should have done is make him the actual son of Kurt.
Yeah.
Not Jason Jordan.
I still believe...
Don't get me wrong. I like Jason Jordan to an extent, but Chad Gable is the
another
talent.
one who's like really good in the ring, but Chad Gable has everything that Jason Jordan lacks in.
Exactly. Chad Gable has everything he needs to be a champion.
See, I always wanted for Team Angle to come back, and that would have been the perfect scenario.
It would have been, but they blew that.
Yeah.
They blew it hardcore.
Well, you're not hardcore unless
you live hardcore. Well, the next segment is Elias singing in the ring. They are in Columbus, Ohio, where he begins to sing and talk about how bad Ohio is, and Columbus is probably the crappiest place on earth. And then Alexa Bliss's music hits. She comes down to the ring, and then I was like, when's it coming? It's coming. Because she was like defending Ohio, because she's from Columbus, Ohio.
And she graduated right in that same arena.
Yeah.
So.
Graduated there, and then she was like, we have a little saying. It's O-H-I-O, O-H-I-O. And then she goes, yeah, you're definitely right, Elias. These people are like zombies. You would think that things would change, but apparently they never do. Look, I actually think I know some of these zombies from high school. Hi! Look at where you are, and look at where I am. I was like, God. At that moment, I was like, I think I love Alexa Bliss.
Again?
What do you mean again?
She was your bae, wasn't she?
No. That's Denzel's bae.
Still?
Yes, on Raw.
On Raw until Peyton hops over.
Hopefully she does, so that way I can take Alexa Bliss. I'm very butthurt that Ember Moon is engaged.
Oh my god.
I'm very butthurt over that. But Peyton Royce
Marriages
is also
don't
engaged.
last in WWE. You need to know that. They don't.
Triple H and Stephanie.
That's the only one!
There's too much riding on that marriage, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, it comes to find out that there will be a singles match between Alexa Bliss and Natalya. It was a decent match, but Alexa Bliss beat Natalya. And then started to beat the shit out of Natalya. Then Ronda came in, ran out, attacked Ronda from behind, and Ronda went to go after her, but she scurried away. Alicia Fox got caught in the misfire.
She is like getting this poor lady every single week is getting flipped and flipped and flipped, and to the point where I think her arm's just gonna fall off.
Oh, Alicia Fox?
Yes.
See, it's not so much that I think her arm's gonna fall off. I think she's gonna get whiplash at some point and is literally gonna have to wear a neck brace. You're gonna think she got into a car accident.
Knocks on Vince's door. I don't want to do this anymore.
Knock, knock, knocking on Vince's door.
Wow.
Well, backstage,
Talk about overrated.
there is a backstage segment where the Revival is going to have a tag team title shot, which has been announced against the B team. But you have, I think it was Charlie Caruso?
I don't know.
It was either Charlie or Renee, one of them.
Not Renee. Renee was on commentary this week.
That's right, it was Renee. So it must have been Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was talking to Braun. She was talking to somebody. I don't remember who. And then you have Dolph and Drew there. Like, so, what you're saying... Oh, it was Corbin. She was talking to Corbin. And they were like, so what you're saying is if the Revival can't compete tonight, then we can have a title shot at those tag titles. And Corbin was like, yeah, but that's only if they can't compete. Saw this coming a mile away. 5 minutes later, after the commercial break, comes back, and what's happening? Drew and Dolph are jumping the Revival, beating the living shit out of them backstage. They can't compete. So it's B-Team versus Dolph and Drew. And your new tag team champs, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler.
Finally. Finally. No more of this bullshit.
Hey!
B-Team!
B-Team, go, go, go! B-Team, B-Team, go, go, go!
Now, Bo can join the family. Leave Curtis Axel.
Hey!
And join the familia.
What familia? It's
Bray
over.
Wyatt.
It's over.
It's not over.
It's
not over.
It's over.
It's not over.
It's over.
It's not over.
It's over.
No, it's not.
He's being repackaged.
Yes.
Not
better. Bray Wyatt.
See, it's over.
I don't think so.
It's over.
This is the perfect scenario
See,
for Bo Dallas. And Curtis, why not?
The fact that they're repackaging him, I think it's over. I really do. They missed so many opportunities with Bray.
They were repackaging
and
him.
This Wyatt
they were repackaging him, right?
Yes.
I saw a live thing about this repackaged Bray Wyatt. Same hair, same beard, same song. Just the crowd was cheering him this time because he was a babyface.
Yeah, because
how is that being repackaged? You're just turning heel to good.
No, he has a new song.
No, he doesn't.
Well, maybe when he comes back to live TV, he's gonna have a new song.
Yeah, and he's gonna be with Bo Dallas.
Or
Bo Wyatt.
Or is he?
Bray
what if he
has been asking.
What if he comes back?
He has been asking to be with Bo.
Yes, but what if he comes back and his hair's cut and the beard is gone?
Oh, fuck. I'm driving to Connecticut headquarters. I'm giving a piece of my mind.
Well, what if it's gone?
It's not going to be.
What if it is?
I don't think it is, because that's his look. That's his image.
What if he goes back to the rotunda of FCW?
Hell no.
What if he does?
He's not going to.
Why? This is WWE.
Husky Harris.
Yeah?
It's not going to happen.
Why not?
Because it's not going to happen. I'm telling you, there's no way they're going to kill off this Bray Wyatt image. I see him, like I told Zell on when we did the SmackDown episode, I see him doing like an Undertaker style thing. Where he went from dead man to like American Badass. That's the repackaged thing.
What do you think is the biggest missed opportunity with Bray Wyatt?
Title opportunity.
No.
He got... Yes.
No.
Are you kidding me? When he first
The biggest missed opportunity for me has nothing to do with the title.
Okay, what is it?
The Sister Abigail storyline. Of him showing up as Sister Abigail. The fuck is that?
I get that, but it's also... You can't have a threat like him and him calling himself the new face of fear and losing every match you have. He's like 0-9 at WrestleMania.
Yes. But the whole Sister Abigail thing is what ruined him, in my opinion. Because...
I think John Cena ruined him, in my opinion.
Well, John Cena buries people. We know this. Now AJ's burying people. Until Joe buries him at Hell in a Cell.
I don't know, dude. That's gonna look like... That match is probably gonna be the hardest match for me to predict. Everything else seems to be pretty easy.
It's very easy to predict.
For AJ and Samoa Joe?
Mm-hmm.
I know you're gonna say AJ.
No.
You gonna say Joe?
Joe's winning. They have no reason to keep the title on AJ anymore.
Of course they do!
What reason?
2K.
It's over.
You said that last week, dude. And he keeps talking about Wendy. You don't think AJ's gonna get, like...
Oh, Wendy!
He's probably the most deserving guy right now to have a title. Because...
Who?
Joe. Right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aside from Seth.
Seth has a title.
A real title!
That is a real title.
It is not a real title. The Intercontinental title is not a real title anymore. It hasn't been a real title since the old Intercontinental title. The Jericho 9 Reign title, Intercontinental title. That was the real Intercontinental title, not this piece of shit. The old school version. Fuck that. I'm sorry, Cody, if that was your idea to bring the old one back, it looks like shit.
I like the white title.
I hate it.
I don't think it should be white because the white now represents women wrestlers.
The OG, like the was it 98, 2002 one?
Was that the Shelton Benjamin one where he held the title for so many times? It's like the black and then it's like an oval.
Like the one from like when we were growing up in the Attitude
Would you
Era.
Prefer this title but with a black strap?
No, I don't like the title. I don't like it. And it's called the Heavyweight Intercontinental Championship. They zoomed in close when Seth won it, and it says Heavyweight Intercontinental Champion.
That's weird.
It says Heavyweight on the title.
Oh, speaking of which, can't talk about that.
What?
Did you watch NXT?
No.
I cannot wait to talk to you about NXT.
Are you talking about the ending?
No. I'm talking about something that happened backstage.
Oh, okay. Do we know?
Huh?
Do we know who?
We might.
Okay.
We might know who.
No.
No.
They're gonna have a.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, that. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, okay. Well, you're fucking me now. Well, you got the Authors of Pain, who are shown backstage walking with a new member in Drake Maverick. So confused. They come out. You got Authors of Pain and Drake Maverick in the ring. Drake Maverick grabs the microphone saying, "Hi, my name is Drake Maverick, and I am the general manager of 205 Live and the general manager of AOP." What? And then they face local competitors, demolish them, and then you hear them say on commentary that Drake Maverick is going to make these guys great. It should have been Paul Heyman. Drake Maverick? Drake? Come on. What are your thoughts on it?
Next.
What are your thoughts? Come on, give me something here.
I don't know. It's just... This reeks of Vince McMahon again, per usual. Like, I don't know what he's thinking of to put Drake Maverick as the... I don't know. He reminds me of Bill Belichick, really. Where you don't know what the man's thinking of, but at the end of it all, it really is probably what's best for the whole thing.
Is it?
I don't know. I haven't seen the ending of this. I have no idea. I can think of like 5 other people that'd be better suited for AOP than Drake Maverick.
Paul Heyman, number 1. Eric Bischoff, number 2. Bring Paul Ellering back, number 3. Fuck everybody else. One of those 3. Bring Eric Bischoff back. He would do great with them.
Ted DiBiase. Oh wait, Theodore Long probably do great with them. A heel Theodore Long with Mark Henry was pretty freaking gold. Just saying.
My boy is about to have a tag team match, player.
Perfect.
I wouldn't know. You know who would be great for him to be a manager of? Street Profits.
Yeah.
He would work so perfectly with them.
Yeah.
Just how they are and how he acts work so well. The Street Profits remind me of like the new Crime Time, but PG version. They're actually gonna have a sale instead of a wholesale. I want Crime Time. I want Chad and GTG back. For the love of God, please.
I don't know. I think that's overplayed. That's probably why I don't like Street Profits right now, because I'm like, I've already seen this.
Yeah, with Crime Time.
Yeah.
But Crime Time, the Street Profits are way better than what Crime Time was in the ring.
I don't know. I really like JTG.
JTG was good, but
Shad was a good big guy.
he looked lost though.
He looked lost sometimes.
But GTG was good. But the Street Profits, them together, they're really good.
You know who should manage Street Profits, but make the Street Profits turn heel?
MVP.
MVP.
Well, yeah, that's been something too.
Really?
That's been rumored.
All these fucking rumors, none of it ever comes to light.
No, because you got.
That's why I don't give a shit anymore. When we do predictions, like, oh, rumors, I don't give a fuck about rumors anymore.
That's because you have people like Vince McMahon and Triple H running the company.
Don't disrespect Triple H. You know damn well it's 99% Vince, 1% Triple H when it comes to Raw.
But you know what? I'm thankful that Triple H is the piece of shit that he is. So there was
He's like the nicest asshole.
No. So do you know how this whole Chris Jericho thing has come about? He asked Triple H if he could use NXT guys for his cruise. Triple H told him no. So that's when Chris was like, fine, I'll go elsewhere then to find people. Essentially, that's what he did. He fucking went to New Japan. And the fact that he's shown up on U.S. soil now on another wrestling company with his whole beef going on with Vince, he still respects Vince, but the fact that Vince is the way that he is, I'm so glad that Jericho's doing this. Because he's now on shows that actually know how to write a story and know how to wrestle.
Did you hear also about 2K? About there were rumors that they wanted to remove Chris Jericho from the video game so he doesn't get any incentives.
Are you shitting me?
No, like he's like his model now won't be in the game, and they were also talk about removing the legend character Chris Jericho from the game. No shit, right?
I don't think that's a 2K thing. I think that's a Vince.
That's a Vince thing, because if Jericho's in the game, you have to pay him to be in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely a Vince thing, because Vince is a piece of shit. I don't blame Jericho for going to a better wrestling company, better superstars, people that can actually write,
Superstars are kind
better
of
entertainment.
Alright, I agree with everything besides Superstars. Superstars are kind of like good in both shows.
But they have better superstars.
Well, I mean, they might have an edge, but like, there's a lot of great NXT guys. And there's guys that are not being utilized properly in WWE that would be great. You know that.
Yeah, but they have, in my opinion,
they're utilized great in the indie scene.
The reason that they have better superstars is because they literally have...
And hold on, I'm sorry. I am sorry about this. What holds All In just slightly behind WWE is a man who puts a lollipop in his underwear.
Whoa. You leave Joey Ryan and his dick out of this.
He needs to be, like, away from wrestling.
No!
He needs to, like...
He shouldn't.
Go away.
He was dead! He is back!
Yeah, and you know what? Wrestling was a better time when he died.
Listen, you shut your whore mouth.
I didn't even know who he was, but I'm glad he died.
I'm not. I'm glad he's back.
And then he showed up and put a lollipop-infested pubes inside... I don't even want to talk about this. Go on.
No, come on. Go on. Let's talk. Let's talk about it.
No.
Inside of whose mouth?
I don't want to talk about it because I had respect for him.
The Hangman, Adam Page. Apparently, he's not hanging as much as Joey Ryan.
Oh.
Ooh.
You know that would never work in WWE? That's kind of like the thing that kind of sucks. Is that it worked for All In, but if WWE did something like this where a guy died and like a dick squad of people came out, WWE fans would be like, what the hell is this?
Because they...
Talking boots.
See, that's the thing. This is what WWE used to be when it was great.
Yeah. Now it's like... I feel like WWE has adopted the sensitive crowd. So they have to do everything like...
This is why I literally say for Vince, fuck the kids.
Legit, if he did that...
Fuck the kids.
It'd be a better WWE.
Because when I was a kid, when I was these little shits age, there was blood, all kinds of blood.
There were
very bad scenes.
There were boobies.
Boobies everywhere, puppies, mud fights, you name it. There was shit going on everywhere. And it was great. Everyone enjoyed it. But then, all of a sudden, because 10 years down the road, oh god, everybody got soft. It's like school. Think about it. Kids these days don't even do cursive in 2nd grade anymore. Some schools give them tablets to do their work on. Like, the fuck? The fuck?
I was learning fractions. in
Barely fractions!
In kindergarten, I was learning fractions. Now these kids are like, I didn't win the Madden tournament. Pop, pop, pop.
No! I think that person won!
He lost.
He did lose?
He lost. And then he got salty.
What? Like, the fuck?
So he started shooting.
This is what's wrong with this world, is everyone has gone soft.
Yeah.
S-A-W-F-T. Soft?
He's probably the biggest guy who's gone soft, too.
Giggity.
Did you hear about, speaking of them, did you hear about Big Cass?
Big C?
Big Cass.
Big C? It's not Kaz anymore.
Oh, it's not Cass.
It's just Big C now.
Big C. So I don't know if you heard about him on the podcast.
About what he said about his release?
Yeah.
Where he said that if he was them, he would...
Yeah. But his ultimate goal is to go back. I would like to see him come back at a much later date.
See,
if he fixes his attitude.
Well, that's the thing. He said it perfectly. Like, he's never been in the indie. He literally started in development and went to NXT to the WWE.
He needs to learn his place.
Him being in the indies is going to be good for him to hone his craft and actually work on himself in the ring, like, and actually work on his mic skills as well. So this will be good for him. And the fact that he owned up to him being a piece of shit, I think that's going to give him good credibility going forward when it comes to coming back to the WWE.
Yeah, he even said, he's like, that's his goal, is just to return. He doesn't care if he does anything else, he just wants to go back.
Yeah.
You don't know what you have until it's gone, ladies and gentlemen.
You don't? Why do you think Vince is dying to get Kenny Omega and Cody Rhodes?
You had them. You had both of them.
They told Kenny he would never make it.
Yeah. Just like, I forget that dude's name, but told Kevin Owens that he's too big for wrestling.
Yeah.
Bunch of idiots.
God, I hope Kevin Owens quits.
He's not going to quit.
I hope he legitimately quits. I hope everyone legitimately quits the company.
No, I don't want that.
Speaking of quitting, that's why they waited so long to release Neville. It was a punishment. They don't want people to think that they can just quit and leave the company whenever they want.
Well, yeah,
so they froze his contract.
You can't do that anyways. Like, you can't just like, oh yeah, I'm done with this place, I'm going to go somewhere else. They're going to like, no, you're not doing that. He should have fulfilled his contract and then just leave when his contract was over.
He had like 3 years, 2 years, 3 years.
Well, I mean, he signed it.
But at the time, WWE for him was actually starting to go better, and then they had this whole shit going on.
But WWE never goes back on their word when they give you a contract. The contract literally states 2 title reigns or 2 opportunities for a championship. That's what you're gonna get. Doesn't mean you're gonna get that right then and there. You're gonna get that sometime later down the line.
Austin Aries
left when his contract was over.
No.
Yeah, he did.
He asked for his release. His contract wasn't up.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He asked for his release because of the way 205 Live was.
And he didn't get credit for WrestleMania.
No. Like, the fuck. Get fucked. Like...
I never liked him.
I love Austin Aries.
But...
I love Austin Aries, even though that son of a bitch banged Zelina Vega. But still. They were dating. Did you not know that?
I don't really care.
I care. Piece of shit. Fuck you, Austin.
Not Stone Cold.
Fuck you too.
Oh, great.
Texas Rattlesnake, I will see you in the squared circle. Just kidding.
Styles, I'll see you at the $1 Million Challenge.
No, he won't.
Yes, I will.
No, he won't.
I am going to make sure of it.
No, he won't. Well, the next segment, speaking of has-beens.
Wow.
You got The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels in the ring. Shawn came out and he said that it's funny that people think that Undertaker's actually going to beat Triple H. Triple H is the game. He's the cerebral assassin. He's still at the top of his game. And he knows that Triple H is going to beat The Undertaker.
Do you think in Australia we're actually going to have surprises? Where not like Saudi Arabia where the guy that was going to win regardless? Like, if there's a title match in Australia, there could be an opportunity for a title to switch hands.
It depends how they build the story up until then.
Because 205 Live did a pretty big announcement for that title in Australia.
You watched 205?
Yeah, I did.
So how terrible was it?
It was bad. But Drake Maverick was like, you know what? I've had enough of this Buddy Murphy and Cedric. So Cedric, you're defending a title in the hometown of Buddy Murphy at the Super Show. So
Buddy's, they might give the hometown title to Buddy Murphy. You know that happens like once a year.
So you think there's a good chance Buddy gets the title? Yeah.
I would rather see that title on Buddy Murphy than Cedric. Cedric has done absolutely nothing with that title. His only, like...
I still love Cedric.
See, I love Cedric, but what has he done?
Go to SmackDown, bro. Get out of 205.
I feel like everyone needs to go to NXT, to be honest.
They should just kill 205 and split it in threes. 3 NXT, the other third goes to SmackDown, the other third goes to Raw.
Yeah.
Just shift it up a bit.
Well, next, during that segment, Undertaker eventually comes out, and he starts talking to Shawn about the history and this and that. And then he slowly starts to throw jabs at Shawn. And then Shawn was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Do you know how hard this is for me? Every time I step foot in this ring and they're chanting, one more match. Like, but out of respect for you, I won't do that. Out of respect, because of I'm the only one ever to retire and actually stick with it. Everyone else leaves and comes.
Well, Edge. But go on.
Well, he had no choice. But I'm the only one who's actually stuck by it.
He's like, out of respect.
Out of respect. And then Taker goes, is it respect? And then he's like, yes, it's respect. Respect for you.
Yeah.
Is it respect? Or is it fear? And I'm like, oh shit! Literal mic drop. He dropped the mic after that and walked out.
And Shawn literally, he did the pose where he's on his side, and then he looks at Taker like this. I'm like, oh boy, he's gonna tune up the band, and he didn't tune it up. I told Zell this on SmackDown, and I'm gonna tell you this now because I'm gonna make it known. I truly, I guess this is just more of my emotion than anything, but at this Super Show, I think Triple H is gonna win. But I think it's because Undertaker's gonna get sweet chin music, and I think ultimately it's going to be one last time, Shawn versus Taker, retirement. That's it. This is the last time you'll ever see these two guys in the ring. That is it.
Plot twist. WrestleMania.
Go on.
They do one more time.
Yeah.
Shawn versus Taker.
Yeah. Go on. I think I said this to Zell. I think I know you're going with this.
Shawn wins. He comes out of retirement. Undertaker's retired.
Oh, Jesus.
That way we can get the Shawn Seth match and Shawn AJ match.
I don't know, dude. He cut his hair. It's not the same Shawn.
But personally, I don't think they should do that, though.
I don't think they should do that either, but I think they might go a different route. It's
going to be a tag match somewhere down the line.
I still believe Triple H is going to win against Taker, but because Taker might get attitude adjusted.
I don't think so.
I think Cena could show up. We haven't seen Cena since Mania when he got jobbed.
You know what I see them doing here is making it a tag match.
Cena has to get involved, dude. I think Cena's getting involved.
I don't think so.
I think Cena wants Taker.
It doesn't matter. I don't think they're gonna.
Ultimately, this is on record. I think Cena's gonna retire under the Undertaker.
If anyone should, it's Taker. I mean, it's Cena.
I think he's going
If anyone, like personally, Cena is the only one deserving of that.
Well, I think Triple H and Shawn back in the day.
Triple H or Cena. One of them two needs to be the one that retires him. Not Roman, not Seth, not AJ, not Samoa Joe, not Bray.
It has to be people with history with this guy.
Yeah.
Not Brock.
In which the only person with the most history is Triple H.
Yeah, it's Triple H.
So, after the Super Show, I would like for them to be like, you know what? Fine. One more match. Triple H wins that Super Show because of a screw job. One more match at WrestleMania, Triple H.
Hell in a Cell! Part 2.
Pedigrees Taker through the cell.
Oh my god, dude. You're gonna kill the man. You just got a new hip.
Well, have fun.
Test that hip.
Time to test that shit.
Jesus Christ.
But I could see that. One more match between them two.
I just want it to be...
With Triple H finally getting over.
I absolutely love Triple H. I just think Shawn... Just something about Shawn Michaels is going to like get involved. Because how many times has Undertaker literally like talked shit about Shawn Michaels all the time?
Yes, but also now's a perfect opportunity too, because to bring this up, tag match. Back
Why
in
do
the
you want it to be a tag match?
Because Shawn has...
Who's Undertaker's partner? The Mayor?
Kane. They will bring back the Brothers of Destruction.
Versus Degeneration X.
Yep, and that will be the final send-off.
I don't know, dude. I would like it to be Shawn versus Taker with Triple H being the referee.
But that's the thing. Shawn has already stated he wants to come back for one... He'll come back for one more match. There are many people that he would love to face, but he will only come back in a tag match with Triple H.
Plot twist. Alright? Taker versus Triple H.
Versus The Shield.
No, Taker versus Triple H.
With him special guest referee.
Taker versus Triple H. Michaels, Sweet Chin Music.
Triple H. Yeah.
Like, you think you're better than me?
That's another thing that's I've read too of that happening possibly.
Yeah.
But it's his one match he's gonna have.
It's either A or B, and that's Undertaker, Triple H.
Or no, Undertaker or tag match. It's gonna be in a tag match.
I don't want it to be in it. That's stupid.
Unfortunately.
At this point, just give Daniel Bryan his dream match.
No, why would they give dream matches? They don't do that. They give matches to people who...
They did a dream match, and it's Cena Rock.
Sasha Banks and Bayley, the Boston Hug Connection versus Ember Moon and Dana Brooke. Boston Hug Connection win. Dana Brooke says she's done with Titus Worldwide. In other words, she's done with Titus O'Neil.
Here we go.
You know who she's dating?
Is she dating Apollo?
Ennis Cantor. You don't know who Ennis Cantor is?
No.
Center in the NBA?
No.
Oh. Well, yeah.
What does that have to do with anything? Is he going to come wrestle?
No. It's Vince, so possibly.
Oh my god.
Next, you got Bobby Lashley, who is being told that he needs to have a relaxation meeting with the modern-day Maharaja and to find him inner peace. And then he starts laughing. He's like, I need to calm down. Alright, I'm going to go find this inner peace. Goes out to the ring. They're sitting in the ring talking. Shanti. And then KO attacks Lashley from behind, who is no longer quit. Look who's back. Back again. KO's back.
To job 2, Bobby.
KO's back. KO's back. KO's back. And then he powerbombs him on the apron. Next was supposed to be Finn Balor.
Such wasted potential.
Sorry, Finn Balor. I'm done with that. I'm not talking about that.
Such wasted potential.
It's worse than wasted potential.
Not with Finn.
KO
with Kevin Owens.
and Lashley. But you know
I
what?
had this huge prediction I was gonna make at Hell in a Cell,
What?
and it fucking got ruined.
Blew up in your face?
Yes,
Damn, I wish you would have made that prediction.
probably for your benefit because I was having my emotions take over again. But it was Braun says, "I'm cashing this in on Roman." Baron was like, "It's official. It's Braun versus Roman for the championship." Never mentions the word passion.
Yeah.
I swear to God,
KO steals the
honestly
briefcase.
thought Baron was gonna be like, "Here you go."
I thought that, or KO was going to steal the briefcase. And cash
Stupid Raw. Stupid. Now go talk about Finn Jobber.
in. Well, it was supposed to be Braun Strowman versus Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. Well, apparently it's going to be Finn Balor versus Braun Strowman.
Because Braun was looking for some competition.
Well,
Per usual.
Finn, as usual, how great Finn is in the ring. He actually got a decent amount of offense in.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
Before Braun Strowman hit him with the power slam in 1, 1, 2, 3.
This time it only took him one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Scott Steiner. Right? You hear the theme song.
Big Papa Pump.
Here we go.
Well, you got Ziggler and Drew who want to inflict further damage on Balor. Then the Shield come out in a police car.
It's the Shield.
Oh.
It's not Scott Steiner.
No.
I was gonna holler if I heard him.
Because you heard... Because what happens? The police transit car that they got taken away and you hear the sirens again. I didn't see this coming a mile away.
And oh my God! Who comes out of the driver's seat? It's Roman Reigns, the big dog!
Yep. And then he lets out Dean and Seth from the back
Oh
doors.
my God!
Then
this is like supreme booking.
But then, best part about this is, which is actually shocking that this happened, the entire locker room pours out and attacks them.
Yeah, beats the shit out of
All the heels.
All the heels.
Which, I'm like, okay, good. The entire locker room's against them.
You know who took some serious shots to Roman? Like, actually did a lot of work on Roman? It was Drew Gulak.
Yeah.
You had Drew Gulak at Raw, but Drake Maverick is the guy who's running AOP.
Yeah. I don't know. I just work here.
Maybe this is a sign that 205 Live is just gonna go away because Drake Maverick has this new thing now.
No.
Maybe they're slowly getting rid of 205.
It's not gonna happen.
Bring the Cruiserweight title to like SmackDown or Raw.
Marty Scurll.
No. He's not gonna go there.
Did you see Okada do that?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Shredded up Seth Rollins.
Yeah, his arm went through the window of the transit van, bloodied his forearm, like the inner of his forearm.
I don't know who got the worst. Dean Ambrose got the lightest of the hits. Seth Rollins went to a car window. Roman got power slammed onto the steel steps. They dragged their bodies out in the middle, just all like on top of each other, like a pile of trash.
Pile of corpses.
And then Braun, Dolph, and Drew all went, Braun!
Yeah.
And Raw goes off the air.
Yeah. That was Raw. Hot piece of garbage.
You know, when I first saw this, I'm like, this is like an A show. This was great. This is great. Because I kept thinking about Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. I kept thinking about, you know what? They actually made the Shield look super fucking weak. And then I'm like,
then you...
Bella.
And then you're like, Drew and Dolph are tag team champions.
Yeah, I got so excited. Like, oh my God, this is so fucking great.
And then you realize everything that happened in between those spots. And you're like, oh my God, this show was garbage.
And then I see long term, like, oh no.
B. It was a B show.
Yeah. B minus. I give it B minus. Same thing as SmackDown, because SmackDown did the exact same shit. Where AJ and Samoa Joe was like, AJ came out, he looked like, you done fucked up now, Joe. Beat the hell out of each other. I don't know what the hell was up with Joe's eyebrow being all gashed and shit. He had like stitches in there. It's probably from a live show. Like, SmackDown did the exact same thing Raw did. Both Garbo, but they had like that highlight to make you like forget about what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, shh, it's okay. Here you go.
And this is why WWE will forever lose now to New Japan.
They're
Ring of
not
Honor.
going to lose, Eric. I'm telling you, they're not going to lose. The best thing that can happen, also the worst thing, is for All In to be an actual threat to WWE.
It is.
I don't want it to be an actual threat.
Why?
Because WWE will destroy All In.
No, they won't.
Yes, they will.
I guarantee you they won't.
That's what people said about WCW.
WCW
What's
fucked
gonna
themselves
happen?
over.
Eric, what's going to happen? They're going to be on the same level as WWE. WWE guys are going to jump ship over to New Japan. What's going to happen? The same shit that happened in WCW.
Watch.
We took all their top guys and we got destroyed.
Wait till April. The G1...
Bullet Club is the new NWO.
Wait till April. The G1 special, which already sold out.
Okay, that's fine.
Sold out.
And how many pay-per-views do they have in a year?
Madison Square Garden.
How many pay-per-views do they have at Madison Square Garden?
Yes.
An overrated arena.
Sold out.
By now.
WWE hasn't even sold out freaking Melbourne. They're doing terrible in ticket sales for Evolution.
Nobody wants to... I'm sorry. Nobody wants to see an all-women pay-per-view. I'm sorry.
No, that's the thing. People do, but they've done a terrible job with it. Absolutely terrible job with it. I have no
interest in watching that. There's not a single match on that card. I'm like, can't wait.
See, at this point, we know we're getting Nikki Bella versus Ronda Rousey.
Well, not at the Evolution.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Melbourne is where it's going to be the Bellas teaming up.
I'm telling you, it's not going to be Nikki and Ronda.
I
can see Ronda and Natalia.
No, it's going to be Nikki.
I don't think so, dude.
It should be Ronda and Natalia, but it's going to be Nikki. It should be Natalia, not Nikki. Just like it should be Sasha Banks, not Alexa Bliss.
See, we do this all the time. We talk, well, not really me, you. You talk a lot of shit on WWE, and then a show like SummerSlam happens, you're like, it was pretty good.
It was pretty
it's
good.
Just all the shit that builds up to it.
It was pretty good.
If WWE just had pay-per-views, it'd be pretty good.
Alright, say they do...
Because I can guarantee Hell in a Cell will be great.
Mark my words. If All In were to do pay-per-views like that every month, lined up alongside WWE's pay-per-views, New Japan, Ring of Honor, Impact, are going to win the weekend every single time.
I don't know.
They are going to win. Why? Because they're working together as a group of 3 different industries are working together. WWE's doing this by themselves.
Eric, but you don't understand, guy. WWE is on this, they're like heaven right now. You cannot reach WWE. You cannot destroy what WWE is. There's not a single brand in the world that can destroy WWE.
It won't destroy them, but WWE won't destroy them.
Probably not. I don't see that happening either. I think there could be 2 very good wrestling companies in this world.
But that's the thing. It's not 2. It's 3.
Well, technically 2. If all of them align to
But they work together. Technically it's 4. Because Lucha Underground is Pentagon Jr. He's from Lucha, but he works on TNA. Yeah. And he's working on Jericho's Cruise.
That was the greatest match ever.
Oh, well, Omega and...
That was I loved Marty. I get people saying Marty stole the show and stuff, but dude, he got, what was it, the V-Striker? What is the V-Trigger?
The who?
It was V-Trigger, right?
Yes,
I don't watch this shit, so give me a chance here. See, it's people like you who are like the indie darlings, right? And if someone's trying to watch it, you're like, oh, what are you talking about?
Okay.
What are you doing?
Hold on. If that's the case, you can't claim to love Kenny Omega and him be your favorite, you piece of shit.
I can.
No, you can't.
He's the only wrestler I actually watch.
You didn't just call this move wrong.
Okay, and I've seen one other, maybe 2 other matches this year by him. And that was in main big time pay-per-views.
You see? And how much did you enjoy All In?
I enjoyed it. Didn't understand it, but I enjoyed it.
That's because you don't know the background.
Right.
Because that was your first actual watching a pay-per-view.
Right.
That wasn't WWE.
Well, no, not the first one ever.
Sorry, Impact.
Well, not the first one ever. I grew up watching WCW pay-per-views.
Actual good wrestling pay-per-views.
WCW wasn't good wrestling back in the day.
Keyword.
Before Eric Bischoff and took over with Nash and Hogan.
NWO.
Bullet Club. The only thing I fear is them getting over their heads with this whole thing. Because they made their mark. I just fear that someone's going to be like a Kevin Nash. And I do not want that to happen.
I don't think that'll happen.
I hope not.
Because they're like a family. They are family. Kevin Nash...
Just like Steven Larson said, they understood what they said. But any dollar amount, money talks. And you can't say that there isn't a single dollar that Vince wouldn't offer Kenny for him to jump. Because you know that Kenny would.
Kenny wouldn't.
I think he would.
Kenny wouldn't.
I think he would. You tell me that Vince didn't give him a huge, like, Cena-like contract,
no.
right? And told him, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, both yours. He wouldn't take that.
No.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Money talks, guy. It's money. It's all about money.
Cody is...
And some of his best friends are there.
Cody is making more money now than he ever did in WWE.
No shit. They severely underpaid Cody.
And...
They paid him as Stardust.
The best merchandise sales are them, not WWE.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like... they are... And this isn't the end.
That's what I said, though. If it happens, like, this whole thing will go up in flames if one of those members jumps to WWE.
See, I that's why they're not going to.
I hope not.
Because this is how I see this playing out.
Because if Kenny or Cody or whoever decides to jump, you're putting a nail into your own brand that you created.
I wanted them to, but now I really don't want any of them to come. Because they will be ruined here. Because WWE ruins people. They're like, ha, you're doing great over there, I want you over here so you can do big things, and then they screw them over. Because that's what Vince does, because Vince doesn't like being shown up.
Vince doesn't care what you can do in the ring. He just like, oh, you can sell? Come on over. You ain't gonna do shit, but you're gonna sell for me. If it was Triple H's show, he'd be like, yeah, come on over. Kenny Omega, Seth Rollins, WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Boom. Explosions.
Literally, that's the only time we will ever see... I think if...
That'd be a fucking, like, hour-long match.
If it ever comes to fruition, Triple H takes full control of the company.
That's not gonna happen. Vince is never gonna die.
If he was to take full control of the company, he may break down the third wall.
Yeah, he might.
He may work with New Japan, Ring of Honor. I don't think he would work with Impact. But but who knows? Maybe he would now that...
See, I don't... a lot of people like want to put the blame on Triple H for doing what he did to Chris. But you gotta think in his perspective. He said, yeah, take some of the NXT superstars. You think Vince would be like, what the hell are you doing?
Vince has no say over NXT.
Dude, he has say over everything. He's at these NXT shows when they're doing pay-per-views and stuff. He's in the back doing all the fucking work.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. He's watching the cameras and like Triple H has the full authority. Like you see Triple H on the actual like screens
NXT
and talking, but
is
Vince
Triple
is
H's
him.
baby. He has no say over anyone on NXT.
Dude, it's his company, his brand.
No, it's not his.
Yeah, it is. NXT, what's in the middle of that X? A WWE logo.
It doesn't matter.
Dude, it's his company.
NXT is Triple H's.
That's fine.
Vince has no say over that. He has no say. Triple H pays them.
Right, but Triple H doesn't have...
Vince doesn't.
Triple H doesn't have 100% into that. He has 99%. He'll never have full authority of NXT.
Triple H pays them, so he has full authority over them. So if he had the opportunity...
Yes, Triple H pays them. I understand that.
He had the opportunity to let this happen.
He decides what happens to the wrestlers. But he isn't going to let wrestlers go onto these other things while Vince is watching him. Because if that's the case, he would have no problem with them going with Chris Jericho because he has Velveteen going to Evolve for 2 shows.
Yeah, and then all of these UK people, even Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, they've been traveling all over.
Have they been traveling to New Japan?
No. They're not going to the main shows, like the main brands, but they're going to the small, like, house show brands. Shit. That's what they're doing. Not going to the main stuff. So, for Jericho to come to you and be like, I want to do the screws, I would like some of your people. Like, some of your NXT guys. And him saying no was like, fuck you. I'm going to go get better guys over in New Japan then. I'm going to go attack Kenny Omega.
I don't know, dude. I would rather have Kenny versus Velveteen.
That'll never happen.
It will happen.
No, it won't.
Velveteen's super young. He's, what, the youngest star they have?
The only way it's happening is if he leaves WWE.
Kenny will jump.
I don't think Kenny's jumping. I am sold on Kenny not jumping now.
I'm sold on Kenny jumping.
After what they did at All In.
Maybe not this year, maybe not next year, but Kenny will be part of WWE at one point in this time. He's going to jump.
Only way I see that happening is I don't see him leaving now.
I do.
Not maybe not for another 4 or 5 years. He'll already be in his 40s by the time he comes.
And he'll still be great at what he does.
Oh, no shit. Best of all time. Nobody's better than him. Nobody. Nobody can hold a candle to Kenny. Not AJ, not Shawn. As much as this is going to hurt to say, not Eddie.
Oh. Okay.
They would have...
That is the end of Raw. Stay tuned for NXT if we have time.
I may have hurt his feelings after that last comment. They would put on a great match, though.
Okay. But we have to end this because we're running out of time, and NXT needs to be talked about.
Fuck NXT.
This was the all-in section. See you guys soon. Eric, say your last word.
Fuck Nelson. Fuck Nell. Fuck Mr. Arcadia. That's why I'm champ. He'll never take my title away.
Why do you always have to say that? Why isn't it just like something nice to the crowd? Or nice to be like, or talking something wrestling related?
Wait.
It's always a shot to me.
Why? Oh, you want something nice to the crowd. All of you can also fuck off.
Thank you, guys. Subscribe, leave us a like, because we're such nice people.
In all reality, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Seriously. We actually appreciate everything that you guys have been doing by keeping up with us. And as much of a dick as I can be, it's all kayfabe. And I'm breaking kayfabe right now. But thank you guys, seriously. Stay tuned. Please.
Peace.